Hi, I'm Jim Schuster, certified elder law attorney from Southfield, Michigan. And today's subject is, what is the Michigan Medicaid 5-year look-back and what is the Michigan Medicaid divestment penalty period? Okay, the answers are rather simple. The 5-year look-back means Medicaid has the right to go through your financial records for the 5 years prior to your application. Now, in Michigan, the agency doesn't do that. It doesn't require you to produce 5 years worth of record. What it does do is relies upon truthful reporting. After all, you file a false application, that's a criminal offense, and it uses state database asset checks. What is that all about? They're looking to see if the applicant has divested him or herself of any assets. In other words, you could say whether the applicant has given away assets within the past 5 years. You report all that are given away, and then Medicaid looks at the total. And the total is what they use to apply what's called a penalty period. Whenever you divest yourself, there is a penalty period, and that means Medicaid will not pay the nursing home for a period of time. Medicaid uses the state average cost of care. And I'll give you some examples, so let's make it easy and let's just assume that the state average cost of care is $8,000 per month. Mrs. Smith is in the nursing home and has applied for Medicaid. During the past 5 years, she gave each of her 4 children $10,000. That is a $40,000 divestment. Applying the state average cost of care of $8,000 per month, that means Medicaid will not pay for 5 months. Hypothetical 2. Suppose Mrs. Smith gave away the $40,000 but retained $40,000, went into the nursing home, and paid the nursing home 5 months. Now what? When she applies, Medicaid will impose the same divestment penalty period because the penalty period only begins to run when the person applies. So even though Mrs. Smith has no money when she applies, still Medicaid will say, sorry, you got to find some way to pay for 5 months because you gave away $40,000. Go to a third hypothetical. Suppose now Mrs. Smith once again goes into the nursing home and 3 of the children return their $10,000 gifts. So now they spend all the money, including the $30,000 the children returned, and Mrs. Smith applies for Medicaid. Now let's just say the 4th child had spent the money, couldn't return it, had lots of bills, just no way to return the money. Mrs. Smith reports that. What happens now? Well, Medicaid says yes, $30,000 was returned, but $40,000 was given away. So they will impose a penalty period on the entire $40,000, and that once again will be 5 months. It will begin to run when she applies for Medicaid. And by the way, that application will only be after she's spent down her money and she is what Medicaid calls otherwise eligible. She has no money to pay. Of course, there are fixes for these problems, and that is the subject of another video. In this video, we just wanted to cover the 5-year look back and what is Michigan Medicaid divestment. I'm sure you got questions, so if you do, just give me a call. The number is 248-356-3500, or visit my website, www.jimschuster.com. It's been good talking with you. Bye now.